Off up to London again today, so jumping on the train. It's a lovely morning. A bit of rain forecast, but I mean it's stunning right now. Off for a second meeting with a prospect, nice program opportunity, a city-based organisation, and I'm meeting the senior execs this morning just for an hour. I got them for an hour to position the program, to think about how they can contribute to the program, what their role in application and implementation of the program will be, sharing a bit really of the golden thread idea that I've talked about a little bit before on this vlog, you know, the kind of idea of joining at the top of the organisation down to the bottom, right the way from vision and strategy down into operational tasks. You know, we're nudging forward towards the green light and you know, the start of a nice long relationship with this new organisation and a nice program. Okay, so up in town now. Been listening to Kebmo, Apple Music, best of Kebmo playlist. It's great. If you like a bit of blues, yeah, lovely. Some fantastic. Listen to Henry's guitar, Kebmo Henry's guitar. What an awesome bass line on that track. The guy's really nailed it. I need to learn that bass line because he takes it some interesting places, and yeah, I love that. Just brings some nice kind of friction into some of the chords. Really good, really good. So time. So I've got an hour before my appointment, so I'm very early. Okay, one of the things I really love about today is that the prospect, the potential client that we're talking to is bringing us in at the complete senior level of the organisation. It makes such a difference, you know, if you have the senior people bought in to the methodology and the thinking that we're going to, you know, kind of propagate throughout the middle management of the organisation and down into the operational level of the organisation. It's so good to have just an hour with the, you know, the very top of the organisation to make sure that everything is aligned and they know what this kind of big golden thread idea is about, because you know, it allows us to go into the management training level with real confidence that the top end has been aligned and the right messages are already coming from the top of the organisation into the kind of the management level. So really love that, you know, even before we start, we're meeting the senior team. It's a great thing. Early morning meeting, which means I can now head back to the office, to back on the train down to Haywards Heath again, and I've got a good afternoon to work on some things that need to be worked on there. So I often work with people who are having to step up and kind of cut it in meetings with people more senior than they are, and I often refer to a piece of advice that an old colleague gave me. Actually, it was many years ago, and I was in a consulting role within a business, and I was meeting that day a board member of Nokia, and we were in Finland. We were visiting the Espoo kind of Nokia cathedral at the height of Nokia, you know, when it was such an invasive product, when everyone had a Nokia phone. It was you know, quite a big gig, and I was about to meet this particular individual. And what happened was I was sitting at breakfast with a colleague of mine, and we were just talking about it, and he said, "Bob, just treat Alf, this guy, just treat Alf as a peer." And that, you know, that was such good advice. You know, when you're meeting senior people in organisations and you might feel a little bit uncomfortable or a little out of your depth, I guess, you know, just treat them like you would any of your colleagues. Just treat them on the same level, and you know, it opens up relationship. what I found in that particular instance actually is, I've probably got a lifelong acquaintance in that particular individual. In Nokia, we found we had similar interests in things, and not least in cars. And most years we will meet up, have a glass of champagne together at somewhere like the Festival of Speed or the Goodwood Revival meeting, something like that, and kind of catch up with each other. So, yeah, it's really good advice to treat those very senior people in a way that you would just treat your colleague next to you. Just treat them as a peer. Okay, you just gotta love London, haven't you? Yeah. The architecture is just stunning. I do love coming up to town. I know there are many fantastic cities in the world, but London is such a great city. I love the fact that I get in my job to come up here relatively regularly, but I also love the fact I don't have to do it every day. It's a great balance popping up, and on a sunny day, it's just a beautiful, beautiful place to be. Okay, 12 minutes past 11. Platform 11. Taking to Haywards Heath. That's my train. Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm meeting you.
But I need to put my bag in the car. So I'm finding this guy really quite interesting. Casey Niestat. Is that how you pronounce it? Niestat?
Niestat.
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 Niestat. Niestat.
No, there's no sh.
There's no sh in there. It's st, not sh.
It's not nice
So
stack.
it's not Niestat. Niestat. But if you're into vlogging, you'll know him because he's like he's got like 1 billion hits, 1 billion views on his YouTube channel. 1 billion. That's kind of a seventh of the population?
Yeah.
A seventh of the world's population have either watched it once, one of his views, or perhaps a smaller number of people have watched more times than once.
I don't think we're far off that.
We're not far off there. We're not far off there. Yeah, a bit optimistic, but optimistic. What is it?
A minute.
Optimistic.
What is it?
Optimistic.
Optimistic. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, if you're getting into this vloggy thing, Casey Neistat.
There's no sh.
Stat. Casey Neistat. Ever watch? Because he's an interesting guy and great filmmaker.
I don't think Casey needs you to plug his YouTube channel.
He doesn't need me to plug it, but do him a favour. He might do me one. So we're putting some lessons, or one sort of trial lesson, on Udemy.com. Big sort of e-learning network, video-led learning network, and we're taking a recruitment interviewing module that we have, the sort of video lessons, and we're putting them on Udemy, seeing how that works. And Josh requires me to do sort of an opening intro video, so I'm going to nag upstairs and film that. So fresh shirt, nice clean crispy shirt on. Don't look. I don't know how you meant to put. Oh, I got that one in. How you meant to put these little bars in these shirts without a mirror? It is pot luck. You kind of. Hey, you got it in. Let's go and film. Are you ready, Josh?
No.
No.
Get a bit early.
I'm a bit early. Bit early.
A few moments later.
And this is something we really need to get right the first time, because recruiting is expensive and time hungry. So we need to be sure that the person to whom we offer the job is capable, competent, and a good fit for our organisation. 3 takes, it's in the can. Okay, that's me done for the day. I'm heading home. And I've got to walk tonight because I got a lift to the station this morning, so that simply means I don't have a car here, so I've got to walk back tonight. So I'm not sure how long this will take actually. No, it's like a 10 minute journey by car, but probably 30-40 minutes walking, I'm not sure really. So I'll set my watch, let's see what time I get there. Okay, here we go, back home. So 32 minutes, not too bad at all. So this is Isaac. Isaac is my youngest.
I think you've met me already, haven't you?
Oh, have you been in it already?
I think you tried to film me anyway.
Oh, did I? Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. Carefully, mate.
Yeah.
Love you. My closing note for the day is to ask you to subscribe, to comment. Let's have your feedback, and share it. Share the love. And I'll see you tomorrow.